And before we start our main video today, in appreciation of the Stallion, what's up? Hi and welcome to the Shave Tank. Have fun shaving. Okay, today we are going to do a shave review of one of the newest thing I got from the US of A. I got the Phoenix double open comb razor, new from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. So how do you pronounce that? And some guys on the interwebs say that this was a big mistake because Douglas, the owner, is evil. I don't give a heck, and I'm a Buddhist, so be as evil as you like. That's that to the political situation. And now we get to the razor. When I first saw a picture of this razor on the internet quite a while back, I thought, hell, that looks aggressive, because double open comb. And I already had an open comb razor, or a few actually, and most of them were a lot too aggressive for my face. And I got like irritation on my cheeks. I have very sensitive cheeks, and that was not good for me. But then I saw a few videos from Chris Bailey, I think, and Nick Shaves and all those guys who said this is actually quite a mild razor. So I thought to myself, it looks kind of cool, I want to try it. The only one thing that most people said is that the handle is too short and too light. So I got the travel version here. The travel version actually has a longer handle and a heavier handle, and it's quite a good feel in my hand, and very nice knurling here. And why it's a travel handle? Because it splits like this, so you can have a very short handle. But I guess I'll keep this on, and yeah, works really good. Also the price is very nice. I got this with, you get it with this nice travel case, and a pair of trimming scissors and a 5-pack of Astra blades for a little over 40 bucks. Very, very good. And I can say Douglas is not evil, because I have to give high praise now. Douglas or Phoenix Artisans have very, very reasonable shipping rates to the European Union. Because I ordered this razor and also a soap, which I will review not today, in one of the next reviews. And for these two things I paid a little over 10 bucks for shipping to the EU. Some shops in Europe charge me more than this. So he can't be evil. No evil person would do that. Trust me on that. Big thumbs up, Douglas. I'm not totally 100% with you on everything you say, Douglas, but kudos. Shipping to Europe, absolutely awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please keep those shipping rates and you will get more orders from me. Absolutely awesome. Thank you very much, Douglas and Phoenix. This is very, very cool of you to only charge so reasonable shipping rates. The only other company I know in the US with shipping rates in that area is Razorrock, Italian barber. They also have very reasonable shipping fees. So if you're in the EU and want to order from the US, Phoenix is a very good shop to order with reasonable shipping rates. I put a link in the description, and also Italian barber. I don't get paid for this. If any ninny on the internet now says, hey, he gets paid, no, I didn't get anything for free. I had to pay for this, so yeah. But now back to the razor. What I expected from the razor, so if I strike the case and the blades and everything, the razor itself is around 30 bucks or something. So I expected a razor which is in the quality range of the Merkur razors, because they are also around 30 bucks, 30 to 40. And actually I have to say I'm quite impressed with this one, because one, the knurling with the stripes in there and the cuts that you have in there and everything looks really nice. And the polished stuff also is really nice. You have a really nice Phoenix logo down there. I don't know if you can see it, but I hope you can. Let's focus this a little bit. Yeah. And it's really shiny. And I like shiny things. So that's very cool. Also, when you unscrew the head plate, it actually has, I hope you can see this, these two long bars in there and not two posts like many other razors, like the Merkur. They have one post in the middle and one post here and here that go in the holes of the blade. No, this one has the long slits and long posts here. I hope you can see that. And when you screw that together, the blade will bend, of course, due to the shape of the head. But due to the longer securing area, the blade locks in place really nicely. And even when it's not fully screwed on, there is no room for the blade to wibble or rotate or something. So that's actually a very good craftsmanship in my book. That's very nice. And I like that. The blade only has a little bit gap that goes over here, which is okay for me. And all in all, like the shiny polished finish and everything. I mean, it's not stainless steel, but it's really nicely chromed. I can't see any bad stripes in the polish. The screwing works really well, locks in place really well. The handle is in place really well. So overall, I'm impressed with the craftsmanship, and I have seen a lot of more crappy craftsmanship for double the price. So very good. I don't know how it will hold up because I just got it yesterday, but we'll see. But first impression, very, very good. Very nice. The whole open comb thing, I can see that the blade gap, I don't know if you can see that on camera, I guess not, is not that big, so that might be the reason why people say it's quite mild. But the blade is a little bit more bent also than, for example, let's take the Merkur here. So there's a little bit more blade bend in here. And so I guess the angle which I will have to use will be a little different compared to the standard Merkur or Merkur-like razors. So never used that. I have a new Persona Lab Blue in there, and we'll see how that goes. So after this whole long talk, and I hope you're still with me. Are you still with me? Yes, okay. We'll get on with the shaving. And of course, we first have to do a leather. I'm not going to review the Phoenix soap along it because I want to have a soap that I know very well. And so I can give you a good review on the razor, and not give a bad review because the soap didn't work as I expected it. So I'm going to review with a soap that I know very, very well and use all the time, and that's the Razor Rock Triple X. Absolute high-end soap for 10 bucks. Okay, I just had to say that. Big shout out to Chris Bailey on this one. Okay, So we're going to use the Razorrock Triple X and Brush of the Gods, the Plisson. And we are going to wet the brush. And in the words of the Stallion, load it like you hate it. Now some people said lately they see a lot more foam when I load the brush than in my first videos and even in my leathering videos. Yes, true. And I got the question, do you take more water now to load and to get this foamy? No, I don't. But what I did, here in Austria, our code Excellent Austrian Mountain Water is excellent with mineral content, and hence it is also extremely hard. So, and that also hinders the whole foaming up process quite a bit. And what I got a few weeks back is a water softening device in my basement. I don't know how you call it. It's actually it replaces the hardness calcium ions with natrium ions and keeps all the rest of the minerals, which are good. It's like drinking mineral water out of the tap. Keeps those in the water, but the water is now really soft, and really soft water means more foam. So that's nice. Didn't get that because of shaving, but my whole dishwasher, and I'm in the mug, and all those things were damaged because of the hard water. And having more foam in the shaving bowl is just an added bonus. So that's that, and that's the reason why you see more foam here. It's no miracle. I didn't do any voodoo magic. I'm not using more water, and that's that. So softer water gives you more foam, easier leather, and in regions with very hard water you have to work a little harder to get the same quality of foam and leather. Really like the smell of the Triple X. And here we have a very nice leather. So let me wet the face, and there we go. That's good. Very good, and I got something in my nose, yes. And now it's time for the Phoenix. Let's see. Oh, very easy to find the angle. It's a little bit different, but it's very easy to find. And it feels very soft on my skin. But so far, 1.5 days growth here, it still seems to be very efficient. And if I go over it a second time, there actually is a little bit of foam left, like advertised. So far works as advertised, also which an evil person would never do. I will disprove today that Douglas is evil. Seems to work really well. Very good. I like that. I have to say it's nothing like other open combs I've tried. It is quite mild. Comparable to the 34C in mildness, but I like the feeling it gives on my face, and also the feedback. Both in the hand and sound-wise, hope you can hear it, is quite good. Of course there's some foam left due to the double open comb, but that's okay. We wiped it off. Do a little check after the first. Actually, for a first pass, this is quite smooth, I have to say. Yeah. Very impressive so far. Very good. I like it. Let's go for the second bath. Cross grain. It has, I don't know if it's the double open comb or the high polished finish, but the razor glides very well on my face. I mean, the soap of course is also quite good and has excellent gliding skills by itself, but I think gliding factor is a little bit more than some of the standard razors. Yeah, feels quite nice. And absolutely no scariness like some other open combs. Very good. Let's check it. That's very close. I thought that I probably will need more passes with the razor that mild, but actually second bath in most areas is almost BBS. So we're going to do a third bath because it's so mild, my skin can take it, and so you can see how close we get. Usually I'm not that keen on third passes, but we'll do it just to see how this works out. And of course, the third pass will go generally against the grain. Little bit of bumpiness down here against the grain, but that's okay. Very easy going here on the cheeks, which are actually usually one of my problem areas. I think I got a small nick here, but that was probably me just being too fast. Very good. Yeah, absolutely baby but smooth here. Some slight irritation down here, but this was just because I think I was going too fast with the usual angle down here. Should have taken a little bit more care. Not the fault of the razor in my book. So, first of all, course, cold mountain water to clean this off. And as we heard earlier in the video, cold soft mountain water now. Yes, very good. Very nice. And to finish this off, we're going to take blue spice. Very good. So, final verdict on this razor. I like it. Good build quality. I think I have to play with the angle on the cheek, on the neck a little bit. That was my fault, not the razors, because you can see my problem area usually is here inside of the cheeks, and I got against the grain. Worked very nicely. Also here, total PBS on the upper lip and chin section. We have a very hard beard. Probably could go only 2 passes and be okay with it, but today we wanted to see how well it does, and it does perform really well. For such a mild razor, actually very efficient, I think. And overall I have to say I'm very pleased with this, and might take it even with me on my next sailing adventure because of the cool travel bag and how small it can fold together. So I'd say I'll give this razor an overall score of 8 out of 10. But mainly just because it's not made out of stainless steel or something, but of course this would be a lot more expensive. So for this price range, it's an absolutely awesome razor. If you compare it to other razors in this price range, like the Merkur 34 series, it's at least as good, if not has a slight edge over some of them because of the design. When I did this scrubbing, like going over one place more times, it actually performs like advertised. And I actually like if things are not only marketing bogus but work like they are advertised, and this thing actually does. And I think it was a good decision to get the travel version with the longer and more heavy handle, because like this it feels really good. It's just the right size to take it like this and rest the pinky here. So that's really nice. So easy to flip around and use like that. That's what I like. And the weight is so quite optimal that I don't need any pressure to pull it down. I just can put it on the face and let its own weight pull the razor down. That's very good. And that's actually what I did wrong when I went from here to here. I pressed a little bit, and that's not good. So yeah, because I was unsure of the angle. It needs a little bit of another angle compared to some of my other razors which come with more standard heads, like the 34, the Mission Slab. They all have this more standard angle. This angle is a little bit different, but during the shave, what I saw is if you put it on your cheek with your comb, with the upper comb, and then slide it down, you will feel when the blade begins to bite, and that's pretty much a very good angle for this razor. So Phoenix double open comb gets the shave tank approval. It's an awesome razor, and especially for the price, and even for you European guys, actually quite reasonable shipping costs to get this to Europe. So thanks for watching. Let's all high five and see you next time.